Hello, everybody. Welcome back if you've been here before.
Welcome back if you've been here before.
Words and stuff.
I'm NeonMushroom.
I'm also NeonMushroom.
We're here to fulfill 2 requests today. We've recently been getting some requests from Mr. Ryan Brower. He wants to see some Atraxa Reanimator. That's what I'm doing today. And then Max over there is playing a deck that people have been requesting quite a bit in the comments, and that is Max.
Hardened Scales. We're playing Hardened Scales with the new Agatha Soul Cauldron.
How's your deck work?
I am making artifact creatures that get +1/+1 counters, and I'm going to do some manipulation of these counters to put them from one creature to another. And somewhere between there, those counters are going to get bigger, and I'm going to punch you in the face with counters.
And I'm not going to be able to do the math. I'm not going to have any clue how much you're swinging for until it's too late.
Enjoy math, even though one of us is Asian, and
it's not me.
It's not a great time.
Unfortunate. Yeah, well, I'm playing. This is a Atraxa Reanimator. Nothing to report. We're going to be trying to reanimate either Gristlebrand or Atraxa from the bin, and this is like the Esper Splash Red variant where we try to put the card into our graveyard and reanimate it. There's no Asmo shenanigans here. And yeah, oh yeah, there's a proxy in my deck.
Ephemerate shenanigans.
Yeah, I can scam you.
The shit out
I can scam the shit out of you. Yep,
it's bad.
Our little proxy action today. We actually forgot to buy Goryo's Vengeance, so my persists are Goryo's Vengeance today.
Truth.
So, and do you have one in your sideboard? Vines of Vastwood is supposed to be
Tameo Safekeeping.
Safekeeping. You got a Vines of Vastwood.
Yeah, we're gonna make that switch because I'm actually gonna bring these in.
Yeah,
in that matchup.
But it'll be good. Anyway, we've already got opening hands. Max is mulled to 5. I'm at 7, so that just leaves the roll. Ready? Boom. That's 5. That's not very good. I'll take the play. All right, you ready? I may have kept a 1-lander.
You kept a black-red scam hand.
Who would do that? Are you ready to go?
I'm
Is it time?
Ready to go.
All right,
I'm not going to like it.
Polluted Delta, and I'm going to fetch and shock. I'm going to grab a little Godless Shrine.
You're a butthole. I said that quietly, so nobody else heard it.
I leave in what I want. All right, here's Godless Shrine. We're shocking into play, like I said, dropping to 17. And then I'm going to make a play that another deck usually makes where I pitch this. It's really hard to say which one I should pitch. I could pitch either Tainted Indulgence or Gristlebrand.
Gristlebrand.
I think that Gristlebrand's the one. We'll pitch Gristlebrand to grief you.
Take my 1-drop.
All right, we're going to take your 1-drop. And then after taking your 1-drop, we will tap for white, and I will ephemerate the grief.
Take my Patchwork.
I'm going to take your Patchwork Automaton. This is going to go on a, what's the word? Rebound. And I'll pass to you.
Draw.
Got him.
Play a Pendelhaven. Play an Ozolith.
Ooh, okay. Got it. That's sweet.
I would like this in the graveyard, so go ahead.
Untap, ephemerate my grief.
Okay, it's in the
graveyard. Put it in the bin. Draw for turn. All right, not the worst. I did not draw a land, which is unfortunate. So we're going to pass the turn.
Hell yeah. You still have a really fast clock. It's all right.
After you draw.
Draw.
Ephemerate my grief.
It's an Arcbound Ravager.
Sick. Good to know.
I'm going to play an Urza Saga.
That's fine.
Pass.
All right, untap. No reason to ephemerate this. Draw a land, attack for 3.
Beep, boop, boop.
My land's a Marsh Flats, in case you were wondering. After that, I'll just pass the turn back to you.
Draw.
Yep.
Click.
Trigger Saga 2. Got it. That's fine.
Walking Ballista.
Damn it. Quit drawing things. That's fine.
Go.
All right, end of your turn. I'll fetch. I'm also going to shock. It's going to be for a Hollowed Fountain. There he is. All right, at the end of your turn.
Why don't you want red? Do you have white red?
I do not have red.
Blue red?
My red is all attached to Blood Crypt, and I got this because the 2 most prominent colors in the deck are black and white. So I don't have red yet, but I am about to cast this Tainted Indulgence.
I hope you draw a Fable.
I don't have Fable in my hand. So
I hope you draw a Fable. It's right there.
1, 2. We didn't draw a Fable.
Great.
And I have to discard 1. I guess we'll pitch. This is going to be weird, but we're actually going to pitch our Persist, which is actually Goryo's Vengeance. And then we will untap and draw. Cool. Nice. Here is a Polluted Delta, and I will attack you for 3.
1, 2, 3.
Pass to you.
Untap.
Yep.
Upkeep.
Yep.
Draw.
Yeah. After you draw. Nah, you're good. Keep going.
Float a mana.
Yeah.
Get a thingy.
Sure.
We're going to go get Zip Zap.
Zip Zap, sure.
Maybe I need the Morgul knife.
The Morgul knife? Gain some life?
I might need to gain some life.
Because I've actually got a clock.
You do have a clock.
Yeah. Sucks to suck.
It really does. Wow.
I know I said Reanimator, but this is really just scam. I'm just attacking you with a grief and never letting you draw a good card.
I don't like that.
Good. I love it then.
I know you do. This is really hard right now. I think I need to gain some life, but then you just kill my stuff. You have 3 in hand?
3. There are 3 really good ones too.
I'm sure they're removal spells. What else could they be? All right, Zip Zap it is. Fuck it.
Zip Zap, sure.
He comes in. He gets counter. I have 1 mana floating from my Urza Saga.
Yeah.
I'm in my main phase.
Sure.
I have priority. We're going to use that. Play Patchwork Automaton.
I'm going to respond to Patchwork Automaton.
I have no hand.
I'm going to evoke a Solitude. I'll stack it so the evoke trigger fires off second. With the Solitude ETB, I'm going to hit your Walking Ballista.
I'm going to shoot you for 1.
I'll take 1. I'm going to Ephemerate Solitude.
Bye, Zip-Zab.
See ya, Zip-Zab.
Ozolith gets a counter. It's not when it dies. It's when it
Leaves
leaves
the
the
battlefield.
battlefield. I do gain 1.
Yep, you do.
Pass turn.
And
I'm
your turn
sorry.
will fetch.
On my... That's going to stay there. I don't need to put
I'll
anything
fetch
on
it your end step. Go to 12. We'll grab Ragran Triumph. There he is.
You know what? I'm going to put it on there on combat.
That's
that makes
fine.
more sense.
That's fine. I will go to untap, upkeep, and I will Ephemerate Solitude, and I'll pay board 2.
I'll gain 2.
Yep. Draw for turn. Attack for 3.
I will be at
14. Pass turn.
Draw. It's a land.
Got it.
Go ahead.
All right. The beatdown begins. Draw for turn. That's really good.
I don't think I can come back from
Go to
this.
combat. 6. Well, on the bright side, it'll happen quick. Here's a Fable. Trigger the Fable. Here's a 2/2 and pass to you.
Hangerback Walker.
Sure.
Combat.
Yep. Big Walker.
Big Walker.
You got it.
Go ahead.
On tap. Upkeep. Draw. Trigger chapter 2 of Fable. No changes. Tap for 1. Ending here.
I hate you. I'm done. I quit.
Combat. It is actually just lethal. You don't need to quit. It's 8 damage.
No. I don't want you to gain the life from the lifelink.
All right. Well, there was a lopsided game 1. Let's get into sideboarding.
Mold of 5 into Ephemerated Grief.
The mold of 5 is with an ephemeral. Yeah, sorry. You were never
Mold of 5
destined.
with Ephemerate.
You weren't
Grief.
destined to win that game.
No. There's no winning at all.
Okay, sideboarding. We're doing kind of a transmorphative thing because Max is going to be bringing in some graveyard hate. And the graveyard hate that he can bring in, he can tutor up with his Urza Sagas, so I got to be really careful. Also, you're mainboarding Agatha Soul Cauldron, so you being on the play, if you get that into play and I don't have a Prismatic Ending or a Leyline Binding, I'm kind of boned. So I'm going to bring in 2 Engineered Explosives because if I put it on the right number, it can just blow up his field. Through the Breach is going to let me get one of my fatties into play without reanimating it. It lets me put it in for my hand, and he has nothing in his deck that's big enough for me to care about. Is Through the Breach the one that we both do it, or just me? I haven't cast this, so it doesn't matter. It's not sneak and show. So I can just cheat one of my creatures into play, ephemerate it, go crazy. Alpine Moon, I'm going to try to put it in and put it on Urza Saga. Because if I put it on Saga, they just die, and Saga is a big part of his plan. So I don't mind that. And then Dress Down wipes the board of Sagas. I can also play it in response to a creature with Modular. And then Arcbomb Ravager just doesn't come into play. Goes to the graveyard. Comes into play for a split second. And then we've got Persist coming out, because like I said, I want to get away from the graveyard plan because he's going to be attacking my graveyard a little bit. And to compensate for getting off my graveyard plan, I'm bringing out 2 of my only 2 Archaeologists because they only do things with the Persist plan. Same as Shadow Prophecy, it's just clunky. And then I'm cutting a couple Fables just because it's a big sorcery speed 3-drop. And if I ever tap out for it, Max is probably just going to kill me. And that's how we're doing it. We're transforming just a little bit. And then Max is doing, it looks like 5 for 5.
Patchwork Automaton. It's really cool. The word is really awesome. It works really awesome with Agatha Soul Cauldron and a Walking Ballista in the graveyard, but it is slow. It's the slowest part of any part of this deck. So we're going to cut that. I don't need to gain some incremental life gain through my Morgul Knife or my Shadow Spear, so that's getting cut as well. And then all of his removal is exile based. He did bring in Engineered Explosives, but everything else is exile based, so Welding Jar doesn't do anything.
Nothing.
To prevent that, I've got 2 Tamio Safekeepings coming in. Those are preventing the targeted based removal. And then I've got Graveyard Hate. Tormod's Crypt and Soul Guide Lantern I can both get with Urza Saga. Soulless Jailer not only stops the graveyard interactions, it also stops Ephemerate from rebounding, which is helpful.
All right, sick. And that puts you on the play for game 2 because you mulled the 5 and got ranched, so...
Ranched.
Shuffle time. Your main plan doesn't really change against me going into the second game. You're just trying to kill me, and if you can interact, you will, but you're trying to catch me blindsided, right?
Yeah, we just played 3 games before this, just because we forgot how to play.
Just to warm up. Also, we didn't know how the matchup would go.
Yeah, I forgot how much math this deck takes, and I needed to not be tipsy or drunk.
In practice games, he missed lethal twice.
We had to back it up and go, wait. If I did this, would you die? Yes.
Yes.
You would
turns
be
out,
dead.
yes, I'd be dead.
Turns out you were just dead. So now that I've got my head on straight, we're going to play some stuff. My game plan is to kill you quickly because realistically, if you're trying to do your game plan, you're not interacting with me.
Right.
And your game plan is a turn slower than me.
It is. And you're on the play here, so that's pretty good for you. Ooh, this hand, huh? Seems reasonable. I've got to keep.
Lands. I don't have the lands.
Rip. I've got cards. I'm keeping these cards. These are the cards I have.
I've got a 1-lander. It's a Soul Guide Lantern, but it's not going to do it.
No,
Or
especially
a Springleaf drum rather, but
yeah. You also saw me bringing it, even if it was a Soul Guide. You saw me bringing it in the Through the Breaches, so not as good.
not as good. I would really love to see some Hardened Scales hands. We haven't seen that yet in any of what we're doing. We saw one game where I had 3, and that was it. That was really adorable.
Yeah, I think I lost that game.
That was the one that you won, and then we went back and said,
realized I shouldn't have.
You
Yeah.
should not have. Can I keep 5 lands? Hardened Scales.
I hope not.
You're on the play.
You're on the play.
I'm on the play. We'll try this. Okay.
All right,
Ready?
you're up. Yep.
Pendlehaven. Hardened Scales. Pass
Sick.
turn.
All right, draw. Interesting pickup. Let's just do Pluto Delta and pass.
It lives. Let's go. Inkmoth Nexus.
Yeah,
Walking Ballista.
you got it.
2. Go.
All right, end your Eternal Fetch and get Ragran. Boop. There you go. On tap, draw for turn. Okay. Let's do a tapped Indatha Triome, and then let's play Alpine Moon, naming Urza Saga.
Okay.
Then, while you're tapped out, I guess is a good time to do this. I'm just going to go ahead and Solitude the Walking Ballista. I assume you're just going to hit me for 2 instead. Bam, down to 17. We figured it out. Pass to you.
Adorable. Okay. Yep. That's exactly what you needed to do. There's a Carplusion Forest.
Yeah, how many sagas are in your hand?
0.
Damn.
Let's go. Arcbound Ravager.
Yeah. 2 counters.
Pass the turn.
On tap and draw. I'll do a Marsh Flats and just pass back.
Untap.
Yep.
Upkeep.
Yep.
Draw. Let's play Tormod's Crypt.
I hate that for me.
Yes. Let's go Besage.
Sure.
Activate Inkmoth Nexus.
You got it.
Let's give it +1/+2
With the Pendlehaven? Sure.
with the Pendlehaven. Let's
Rats.
go combat.
Bring it.
2 on the ground, 2 in the air.
No blocks. Now people are mowing my lawn outside. I hope it doesn't come through too hard. So hard.
I'm just going to pass. Go ahead.
Sorry, take 1, 2, and then 2 poison.
2 poison. You
Boop.
got it.
Here, put it right here. End your Eternal Fetch.
Okay.
Go to 14. I just saw you scanning your board to make sure you didn't miss lethal randomly.
Correct.
I like it. Let's grab. I think we're
Very
just
close.
we're gonna get tapped Godless Shrine. I think. Did I draw it? I did. So I guess we'll do a tapped Hollowed Fountain. No, Watery Grave. No, it'll be the not foil Godless Shrine. Rat. Code if you like. I'm gonna cast Tainted Indulgence. Is that cool?
Mm-hmm.
All right, 1, 2, rats. Those are both lands. I don't like that those are both lands. We will pitch Blood Crypt plus
Only 1.
nothing. Yep, because that isn't Faithful Mending. Untap and draw. Nice.
Totally just punched myself in the mouth.
Good. All right, let's tap for 2 again and just cast another Tainted Indulgence.
I'll allow it.
Cool. 1, 2. Okay. We will pitch Grizzlebrand.
Cool. Shocking another Godless Ring. Seems pretty cute.
I don't have the Goryo's Vengeance, unfortunately. How dead am I right now? That's the question. Let's just put... This is hard. I'm going to just put Godless Shrine to play tapped and pass.
Untap.
Yep. Just let me know if I'm dead.
How many do you have in hand? 3?
I have 4.
4?
Yep.
Gotta have 2 white cards and 2 solitudes to not be dead. Sweet.
Is
Love
that
it.
what it is? Oh, God.
Pretty much. Activate.
Fire up the Nexus?
Yep.
Sure.
Make it bigger.
Bigger.
Cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Let's go to combat.
Combat's good.
Combat.
No
At you.
blocks.
We're gonna sack this here.
Yep.
That goes up to 4. We're gonna sack this to itself.
Yep.
Triggers on the stack.
That's fine.
Okay. Putting 5 over there.
You got it. That's
Did I
5,
fuck
6,
this up?
7. I go to 9 poison.
I fucked this up?
I think so. I don't see a way to deal lethal here.
Wow, I did fuck that up. Oh yeah, we're not doing that. That's silly.
Yeah, you'd
What
only
am I
bring me to
doing?
9 poison and you get rid of your Tormod script, which would be pretty bad.
That's pretty poopy.
Yeah, it's
we're
pretty
not
bad.
doing that.
That's not ideal.
Just take 2 and 2.
1, 2, go to 4 poison.
Sometimes I know what I'm doing. It wasn't right now.
Nope.
Yeah, neat. All right, go.
6. So you've got Tamiyo's Safekeeping in your hand.
I do.
Draw. This is not developing well for me. Well, I guess we'll go land and play EE on 2.
That's pretty cool.
I think so.
Tamio Safekeeping also gives Indestructible.
It does. Then I will... Let's see, I'm at 4 poison.
You're at 4 poison. This is exactly why we had to play this game before right now.
Yeah.
So I could figure out
this
what the hell
game's
I'm doing.
hard. I'm trying to figure out if I'm supposed to blow up your Ravager right now.
I can count by 1 a couple times, but that's it.
Let's see. If I blow up your Ravager now, you can activate the Inkmoth Nexus and sack the Ravager to it. But first, you could sack this to Ravager, give it 4, and then sack the Ravager to Inkmoth Nexus, and then your Inkmoth Nexus would get what? 5 because of the scales?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm at 4 poison. 5 plus 1 is 6, so that's lethal.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. It's not very good for me.
Untap. Upkeep.
You got it, Max. I'm just going to show you.
Okay. All
I
the
have 2 Atraxes and the Ephemerate, so all you got to do is show the line. And
all right, so we're going to play the Urza Saga so it just dies.
Yep.
Just for shits and giggles.
Oh, nice Alpine Moon.
Activating Cloth.
Yeah.
I'm going to make it bigger.
Bigger.
It's bigger. We're going to go to combat.
Yep.
We're going to swing at you.
Yeah, no blocks.
No nothings. All right.
No nothings.
We're going to sacrifice Tormod's Crypt to... you know what? You could get out of this.
That's what I'm looking at. I just realized this engineered explosives is going to mess up your sacrifice.
No, it's not, because I can... Tameo Safekeeping, giving indestructible.
Oh, right.
Is how we get through this. So sacrifice
So we'll go through the
here.
motion. Sacrifice it in response. I'll blow up my engineered explosives on 2.
It's not actually Tameo's, so that's why I was...
Yeah, it's proxying as
faltering on
Tameo's, yeah.
Tameo Safekeeping on there. Indestructible.
Yep.
It's going up to 4.
Gets
We're
the
going to
counters.
sacrifice to itself. This is going to 5.
I'm at 4 poison, and
This
that's
is
7.
hitting you for 7.
So I'm at 11 poison.
You died.
That's game 3. Let's go game 3. Rats. I wish that Alpine Moon did anything. Damn it. Are you making any changes? I'm not making any changes
I'm not
for
making
game 3.
any changes.
Sick. That puts me on the play, for game 3.
All right. Gemstone Caverns into Graveyard Hate into win the game.
Rats. That would be bad for me. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this good? Keep. I got to keep. Easy keep. Go to 5.
I'm going to go to 6.
Sick.
I'm going to go to 6. This hand just doesn't do anything. I can talk about it. Every single thing in my hand is a 2-drop. I saw Alpine Moon last game, and I got a Saga. Saga's really cool for digging out of getting Grief Ephemerated.
Right.
So like if he Grief Ephemerated me, I would have 0 1-drops to play on turn 1, and he would take almost my entire hand.
Right.
And then Urza Saga would try to do something.
But if
then
you
he'd
get
play
mooned, the
Alpine
game
Moon,
ends.
The game is over.
Yeah.
Then I just have no game. So we're going to go to 5. We're going to hope to
or
find
6. You're going to 6.
Or to 6. Thank you. This is the same hand.
You going to 5?
This is the same hand.
Is it literally card for card the same hand?
The lands are different, but there's an Urza Saga and all 2-drops.
Good.
We're going to keep it. I can't
right,
go
sick.
to 5. We're going to put back Perflusion Forest.
You ready to go?
I'm ready to go.
Shock in Hollow Fountain.
Okay.
Grief pitching Goryo's Vengeance.
You can take any of my 2-drops.
I'm going to take Ravager plus a Walking Ballista. Go ahead. I'm going to ephemerate the Grief, obviously. Got him.
I drew an Ancient Stirrings. I'm wondering if I cast this now. Yeah, whatever. We'll cast it now.
Ancient? Sure.
Play it off of a forest. Well, we're going to take... That was a good one.
Uh-oh.
An Agatha's Soul Cauldron.
Rats. Is that it?
That's it. Upkeep.
On tap, ephemerate, hit the Walking Ballista. Draw for turn.
Really?
Yeah.
Cool.
Go ahead. Just a tapped Ragran.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Let's play a Saga.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a counter. That's how it taps for lands. Let's play an Arcbound Ravager.
No.
Doing it. Pass turn.
All right, on tap, draw. That was a good draw. Alpine Moon, naming Saga. Let's do Polluted Delta Fetch. I'm gonna grab
Prismatic
Indatha
ending.
Triumph. No.
Oh no. Don't do it. No. I'm gonna
Binding.
I'm gonna sacrifice it.
To itself? Sure.
Yeah, why not?
And then
No, I can draw Besage You. It can come back.
attack
I've got
you
one in the graveyard.
for
1, 2,
3.
3.
Go ahead.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Play a Grove.
Yeah.
Let's play an Agatha's Soul Cauldron. Go ahead.
Attack you. Oops, sorry. Attack you for 3.
1, 2, 3.
Go ahead.
1 in hand.
1.
Love that.
I have 1.
Hangerback Walker.
No.
Go ahead.
On tap and draw. 3.
1, 2, 3.
Go ahead.
I'm going to put a counter on here, and I'm going to eat a Walking Ballista.
This is bad for me. This is real bad for me.
Okay.
Yep.
Good. Untap. This is really cool. This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. Ooh, I drew another Urza Saga.
It's not good for you.
I know. Let's play an Ozolith.
Uh-oh. Yeah, that's good.
Let's tap this to put a counter on it.
You gonna take out my Grief?
I'm going to take out your Grief. Pew, pew. And I'm going to pass the turn.
Grief.
It's an Urza Saga.
Can't take it. You're up.
Cool. I'm going to eat your grief. Put a counter on there. It doesn't do anything. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Whoa, that's draw. Hardened scales.
No, this is falling apart
this
so
is
fast.
so much better. You still got one in hand.
Yep,
and
just
it's
one.
Not important. It doesn't do anything. I bet it's an Atraxa. Let's put a counter on here, and by one I mean two. Let's shoot that for two.
Yep.
That's untapped. Let's. Do we want to do anything else? I don't think we want to do anything else. Let's pass the turn.
On tap, draw. On 0.
In response,
Yeah.
let's put a counter on it. I'm going to eat Arcbound Ravager.
Okay.
So it's up to 4. That way, if you do pop it,
You get lots of
I
dudes.
get lots of dudes,
All right, that's it for me. Go ahead.
and Arcbound is gone. And those dudes, if I put a counter on them, are also Arcbounds and Walking Ballistas. So I think I just kill you.
That sucks
Which
for
is
me.
really cool. And if you pop it, the Ozolith gets the counters. This is great. Everything about this is great. All right. Untap, upkeep, draw.
I'm having an awful time.
I'm having such a great time. Let's play a Walking Ballista. That's also a Arcbound Ravager.
Oh, yeah.
What else could go wrong? I can't think of anything. This is great.
This is great for you.
This is so great for me. That's untapped. Let's go to combat. Hit you for 4.
I'm at 13.
I'm going to pass the turn to you.
Draw. Through the breach.
You are tapped out to do that?
Correct.
Great. I'm going to kill you.
How?
Okay.
Show me.
I have to figure out how to do this.
I'm waiting patiently.
You're at 13. This is so cool. What is it? What's coming at me? I don't know yet.
You don't know.
That's how that works. Okay. Math is hard. This is poopy. Let's start by wah. I wish I knew what I was doing.
I do too.
Yeah. Shush your mouth.
Is this good?
Shush your face. No, I'm going to figure this out.
Okay.
We're going to eat your grief.
Gone. It's
And
for
we're
you.
going to put 2 counters on Hangerback Walker.
Sure.
I'm going to sacrifice Hangerback Walker to Walking Ballista to make 6 guys.
That sucks, but it's good.
Yep. There's 6 of them.
Oh.
And this gets bigger.
Every single one of those.
Yep.
Oh, wait, you can't sack.
Right. I can. It's also an Arcbound Ravager.
Oh, right.
I'm going to sack 6 of them and get 12 counters on here. To
Right,
put
because
this.
this is Arcbound Ravager because it's underneath the
Correct.
cauldron.
Correct. So there's 12 counters. So there's 16. I'm going to shoot you for 16.
Ah, I had the Atraxa. That's
Okay.
so tilting.
Cool. We
All
figured
right,
it out.
Max got one. That was like really good. I thought I had that game. With my
These are
grief
your
scam,
griefs.
I thought the game was over.
Do you want to do a game 4?
No, absolutely not. This is perfect. I think you caving my face in with Hardened Scales makes perfect sense. Thank you so much for watching as always. See you next time.
Math is really hard.